Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Danny Carter will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Tonight for Oakland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Caesar.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They could do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Trevor Keys is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Carter, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. In now, Jose Samuels, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jose Samuels.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Looking to turn things around a little bit. Had a decent month last night, but not a great month. And we know this is a guy that can consistently hit well over 300.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Hot shot to third. Scooped up. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 289 is the average coming in. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, DJ Stewart comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike one. That's popped up. Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. At the plate, Steven Duggar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 5 homers, 13 RBIs.
0-2.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Swanson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Cesar Rodriguez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So striding in, Trevor Keys. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trevor Keys.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right to the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in for Oakland, Cody Bellinger. Let's start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter.
The designated hitter.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Teoscar Hernandez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchi Cordero. Hold a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they've faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so I don't think he minds this one bit.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. At the plate, Dansby Swanson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Settling in now, Cesar Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt?
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And now Trevor Keys. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trevor Keys is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight.
Now batting, catcher Jose Samuel.
Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. looking to send him packing again. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Cody Bellinger goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Teoscar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now, Franchy Cordero. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The center fielder.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least 1 more batter.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
0-2.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox lead it 8-0. Striding forward now, Steven Duggar starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Nelson is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Duggar on at first, nobody out. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Now at the plate, Cesar Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Popped him up. He's got it, and the Red Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Danny Carter earns his 6th winning decision in this one and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Both Sox have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Ryan Morales is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough.
Now batting, Chris Liriano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the designated hitter, Chris Liriano.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Batting second.
Stepping in, David Vaccaro. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in, Jim Benedict. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a pop-up now. Reyna has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 13, with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. The rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 0-2 once more. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game, burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with the win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. Velasquez is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. Now in the box, A.J. McCray, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching. That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Up.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder, Joey.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. set to get his day started, Cy Campanella. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and a strike to count. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Liriano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Stepping in now, David Vaccaro. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Standing in, number
Here we go.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category.
the bat.
First offering on its
third
way.
baseman, Yellow.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
No ball. One strike.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The catcher, number 39, A.J. McCray.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Joey Gallo. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Holly. He's got it one away. So the shutout still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Stepping in, Cy Campanella. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Johnson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Mariano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Chris Liriano is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Into the box now, David Vaccaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Johnson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now, Jim Benedict. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that will conclude. Digging in, number 13. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The Red Sox are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete this.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal. Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Now batting, third baseman,
and a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
So stepping in, A.J. McRae. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox 4 and the White Sox nothing. Into the box now, Joey Gallo 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now,
the right fielder,
Campanella.
33.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
The batter, number 28.
In now, Ramon Laureano. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Holly is there. Makes the catch. And he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.